Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Big Brother 26. In particular, today we're talking Big Brother live feeds, because the second part of the premiere was awful, you guys. It sucked. I prefer the first 8 group of Houseguests that came in on the first episode, and this AI twist just wasn't giving, you guys, and I'm annoyed already at, Cedric and Chelsea being downgraded. Like, I just feel like these twists are never favorable for certain people, and this is no different, right? But nonetheless, let's get into these live feeds that also took forever to come on, you guys, because they wanted to wait until after the West Coast aired the episode, which aired late because of the RNC. But my thing is, if you're an East Coaster, if you live in the Midwest, like, why can't you just have the feeds now? Or 3 days ago, Grodner, where were the feeds? Because here's what happened. About 2-ish a.m. Eastern, it was lit. The feeds finally came on after the millionth long wait, and people were so active. Mackenzie, she goes by MJ. She is up here, up and at it. She wanted to target Angela. We find out Angela's the HOH. And Mackenzie, she's telling anyone who will listen. She's telling Chelsea. She's telling Brooklyn. She is telling Matt. She's telling all these people that she wants her gone. She's a competition threat. She's a mom. A lot of people like her. She needs to go. Except for you guys, noms haven't happened yet. And all of the things. And already Matt and Mackenzie are being placed as a showmance potentially. They're, thick as thieves. Although they both are delusional in their takes, and they both spiral very fast. Matt is a hot mess. Matt cannot keep a secret for the life of me. I do not know why people keep trying to make alliances with him when he just runs off to the next person and tells them. Like, he does way too much. He has zero discretion. He keeps zero secrets. And it's like, what is the point, right? So, nonetheless, there's definitely not going to be an all-girls alliance this year, because it doesn't seem like all the girls are on the same page. Then there's random people who want to target Toker. However, we don't know who, and we don't know why. All we saw was Joseph basically tell her that she needed to talk more and open up to more people. And we also heard that Angela said that people wanted her out. However, she's not going to do their dirty work. So she was initially targeting Kenny, right? Because she got some bad vibes off of Kenny, and she heard some rumblings of some failed bros alliances, right? And all the things. However, depending on the intel, is a little shaky on who actually was and wasn't involved in these bro alliances and all of the things. But nonetheless, Kenny was her target, and she talked about, Chemo being a Pawn Star, you guys. So then after that, we hear about a 9-ish person alliance, right? That's supposed to feature Angela, supposed to feature Cam, supposed to feature Joseph, Quinn, supposed to feature Chelsea, it's supposed to feature Brooklyn, and who else am I missing? Cedric, and there's one more person. And for the life of me, it'll come to me eventually. Or maybe 2 people I'm missing. But nonetheless, I have most of them, right? And, everybody's trying to have this big alliance. Everybody's trying to quickly create these sub-alliances. So we find out this morning that Cedric, Chelsea, and Cam are like a core 3. We find out also that they want to build like a power 4 with Quinn and a power 5 with Brooklyn. However, Brooklyn, I'm kind of on the fence, because rumor is she's friends with, old girl on the outside of Big Brother, BBLM Aaron. So nonetheless, I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if she's really down for the cause or not, but we'll see. Angela was also spiraling for a moment last night because, for whatever reason, Matt and Mackenzie would not leave the storage room, you guys. It was like their big powwow, right? And for a while, they were just talking game flat out and just making all kinds of alliances and spilling all the conversations they had with all these people. And then there was an APB put out on Leah because nobody saw Leah on the feeds for the longest time. And then she like magically appeared and Mackenzie was like obsessed with finding her. Finally found her, and once again, she was in there spiraling too. And it was funny because Mackenzie kept staring at Leah as if she wanted to be alone with Matt, but it was funny because neither party wanted to leave them alone with Matt, you guys. So I find that interesting. Chubby Chaser, my bleep Leah, you're going to go after who you think is the cutest guy. And that's on period, right? So with that being said, the chef is obsessed with how Cedric smells, you guys. Apparently he smells like coconut vanilla. I've got to say, I thought Cedric was going to be all over the place and was going to be a disaster. But actually, I am here for his chaos, you guys. I am here for his mind. Him and Chelsea are downgraded and have the least power in the house. They can't vote. They can't play in any competitions this week. But they are spearheading these alliances and they are getting their social games on point, you guys. They are doing everything what I've expected these previous house guests to do in the last few seasons that turned out to be flops. But they are doing it. They are making up for all of the lack that we have had the past couple of years. I love that most of the cast is engaged, is talking game. I'm just pissed that we couldn't see these alliances form at its inception the past 3 days. Grotner, I'm going to keep calling you out about it because it's crap that we had to wait this long. And on top of that, since we can't, rewind or flashback or anything, like it's just a disaster, right? But nonetheless, I am here for everybody being active. I am here for everybody talking game. And so the guys are still trying to bro out and do a bro alliance, but it's not going to happen. Angela picked up on the fact that, Matt and Mackenzie are a duo of sorts. She's trying to suss out Leah. I think Leah's supposed to be a part of the 9-person alliance. That's number 8. And nonetheless, she's going to suss her out to see whether or not Leah is loyal or if she is loyal now to Matt and Mackenzie. And so then Joseph and Chelsea this morning, you guys, brought the tea over, the piping hot tea over to Angie to let her know, listen, Mackenzie and Matt want to target you. They don't like you. They don't see it for you. They think you're a competition threat and all of these things. And Angie's like, what? She was like, I thought we all liked each other. I thought everybody was good, right? So she's finding this out, but then Joseph had the caveat. He was like, listen, he was like, I would put them up, split up the showmance right off the bat. Don't give an opportunity for them to save each other, but ultimately it's your HOH. You can make whatever decision you want, blah, 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 right? And so nonetheless, it was in the back of Angie's mind, but then she kind of got scared a little bit. And I was like, uh-oh. Because she's already made it clear that she was not going to nominate Chelsea or Cedric. She didn't feel that it was fair, that basically their game was taken away this week, but to further add insult to injury, to put them on the block and have one of them go home pre-jury, just wasn't right. It didn't make any sense. It wasn't fair, right? And so nonetheless, she still is on to Kenny. There is something about Kenny that she is not feeling. Kenny and Matt this morning were just talking crap about Angela outside of the HOH room, just being obnoxious and arrogant and just feeding each other's delusions, feeding each other's chaos, that they are running the game, that everybody's going to flock to them, that everybody is telling them everything. And even Matt's telling them about the 1,000,000 alliances he created last night, even though he's bashing people that create 1,000,000 alliances. Make it make sense. I'm like, can we put a muzzle on Matt? Even production was getting sick of Matt last night because he was just doing the most. And I was like, take a breath. And even when him and Mackenzie went to bed, because obviously they're in the same room together and they have their beds next to each other, they still were talking all night. And Mackenzie said she only got a couple hours of sleep. Anyways, that tea got spilled to Angela that she's being targeted even though she's the HOH and noms haven't even happened yet. And so then Kenny comes in, right? And so him and Matt come up with this stupid plan to basically threaten Angela not to put him on the block and for them to basically say, listen, I helped you out, you need to help me. and la-di-da-di-da. And once Kenny left and she was like, no, I am on to you. I am on to you. I am on to Mackenzie, and I am on to Matt. Oh, you don't think I don't know that Matt's going to be your +1? That Matt's going to go to bat for you in a veto to try to take you off the block? No. I'm going to stick the both of you on there. So I think that's the initial plan, because noms are supposed to be happening right now. The initial plan should be Matt and Kenny nominations, and then a possible backdoor week 1, you guys. A possible backdoor of Mackenzie. But the thing is this. Mackenzie and Quinn both won powers, you guys. And one of the powers is a American veto, and the other power is, I think you can disrupt the HOH, or it's like a deep fake HOH. So I don't know what that means, if it invalidates Angela's in HOH, or I don't know. I don't know what type of mystery nonsense the deep fake HOH is. So hopefully we'll get some details on that on Sunday's episode. But I just didn't understand the spiraling that Mackenzie was doing last night, considering she had a power. It was like, what are you spiraling for? Like, you should be happy. But I just didn't understand. Your name was not on anybody's radar, but you talked yourself into being a backdoor option and potentially an initial nom option. But I am here. If Angela can get out a strong competitor, that is going to bode well. And I'm happy that people are not just going to play to, hey, we're just going to, ride behind all the strong people and try to get far in the game. No. You're going to play your own game. You're going to get out the people who are a threat to your game, who are, going to try to bro it out and try to win all the comps. No. So I am here that there is some actual strategy. I am here that there's some actual intelligent people, you guys. I am here for people actually trying to make sane decisions and try to win this game. Like I said, I'm still on the fence with Brooklyn. She seems to be in good with a lot of people. She seems to be, kind of navigating through. So I unfortunately don't know yet where her true loyalties lie, even though I am aware that her and Angie apparently created a final 2 last night. Angie was still spiraling when she went to bed. She had on the HOH cam. She was trying to find out where everyone was. She was trying to figure out when people were going to leave the storage room because they were just in there forever. It was hilarious, you guys. It was absolutely hilarious. People who are not on the feeds that much, Leah, didn't see her much yesterday. Cam was not on the feeds barely last night. He was on the feeds more so today, and Tucker was barely on the feeds. So maybe that's good news for them. That, because we don't see them, maybe the house guests will forget about them, and nonetheless they'll go deep in the game. But this actually, with the cast that we have, you guys, we don't need all these twists. And that's the other thing too, right? Because Cedric was trying to spill tea, basically, that there's something weird with the nominations, that there could be up to 4 nominations. So I don't know if it's going to be a type of battle of the block situation, or if there's 3 or 4 nominations, those are all the people that are going to be, competing for veto. So hopefully we get more details on that as well, on how all of this nomination situation is supposed to go, and this situation of things are in teams and up to 4 people could be nominated per week, or the first few weeks. And I'm like, why do we have to make this so complicated, right? This is one of the seasons that we actually have a cast with personality. We actually have a cast that is interesting and is gaming a lot. So therefore, this is not the season to implement all these crazy twists, because you don't need to. These people's personalities alone can carry a basic season of Big Brother. The reason you needed twists in previous seasons was because most of the cast was exhausting. Most of the cast needed a shakeup. Most of the cast was boring and just wanted to do like a lame steamroll alliance and get out the old people and the minorities first pre-jury, and then we'll play the game. No! No, that's not how this is going to work. I really like the fact that everybody is active, everybody is paying attention. Although Chelsea had it right when she found out that she was not going to be on the block and was celebrating, she basically called everyone but Angela idiots. She said everybody's being fake, everybody's actors, everybody's acting Hollywood, and they think they're the smartest people in the room, but the answer is no. So I am here for that. I guess some people were thinking that Chelsea was going to be a stereotypical, you know, Christian or stereotypical Bible thumper and was not going to give the energy of an actual gamer, and she proved you all wrong. I knew exactly what she was about. Now, if she could just leave this ponytail alone, I don't know why she just didn't come into the house with braids or a good wig or some good sew-ins or something. But these extensions gotta go, girl. These extensions are not extending, like that they're just doing a lot that are not helping you, girl. She spent like a good 2 hours last night trying to make this ponytail happen, trying to rewrap the ponytail, trying to, you know, comb out this cheap weave, you guys. And I think now today she's trying to do clip-ins with more cheap weaves. And I'm like, no, girl, you need the high-end stuff. This is when you need to spend the high-end stuff. It is on your hair. If you're going to wear weave, if you're going to wear extensions, at least get the best of the best so that people can't tell the difference, right? Make your stuff look good. And I'm just shocked because this is one of the few seasons in recent years where you should have the least struggle. You should have enough examples of previous house guests of how Black women have handled their hair during the season. Either braids, either expensive, you know, extensions or clip-ins or ponytails or what have you. Or they did, you know, easy, if they wore their hair natural, they did easy, manageable styles that wasn't going to be like too much, you know, wear and tear on the hair. But I'm like, what Chelsea's doing, it was just a mess. And then she was trying to spend so much time, you know, she then put the ponytail on her hair. And then she was spending so much time trying to comb out the weave of the ponytail hair that she combed out her own bun. Like the bun was coming apart, right? The bun was all lumpy now. And I'm like, girl, I just wanted to be like, can I ship you some good weave? Can I ship you some good human hair, some good Brazilian hair, something, Peruvian hair, something to get you on the right track, girl, because this isn't it. You either need, you know, if you need extensions that bad, you should have got a sew-in, you should have got a good wig or whatever. Or, you know, to be on the safe side, get some braids. But maybe, since Toga already has braids, maybe she wouldn't have been allowed. But nonetheless, I just want her to let the ponytail go, you guys. Like you're going to be in this house, hopefully for 90 days. But the way you're moving, you in this ponytail, you're making this ponytail your entire life, and there is game to be discussed, right? But nonetheless, outside of that, you know, I'm very happy with the cast, even the delusional cast. And I believe Kenny said that he's proud to be an American and stuff. And I'm like, did somebody slip him the, you know, the former President Trump speech last night? Like what is he talking about? But I should have known better. You know, once he said he was a cop, once he said he was an undercover cop and had his tattoos in plain sight for Cedric to clock him immediately, I already knew what time it was. But nonetheless, we'll keep it moving. Still trying to figure out whether or not his wife is a person of color. We're still on the investigation on the case for that. But nonetheless, the season is off to a great start, minus the episodes. The live feeds are live feeding finally. It's nonstop game talk. It's nonstop chaos and spiraling. And it seems that certain people have a good read on the house. It seems that right now, Joseph, Cam, and Chelsea are in very good positions. Hopefully they can make it that way. Hopefully Joseph and Chelsea realize that they should be a dynamic duo together. But I am very impressed with Joseph's game, you guys. This is the real Joseph that we were expecting. That was not the Joseph of 24, but this is like the real Joseph that is really going to contribute something to this game, and I'm excited for him. I am excited because he seems to really know his stuff. He has a good read on the house. He has a good relationship with a lot of people, although Matt's being weird and has him, you know, pegged wrong. So hopefully that could be rectified, but maybe Matt won't be here much longer for that. So nonetheless, we'll continue to monitor that. But everything else is great, minus the AI twist, minus the awful competitions that have taken place thus far. But the live feedings are feeding up until this point. minus the fact that we can't, you know, rewind or watch any archive footage. But you guys are on the case that are screen recording, that are uploading things to your Dropbox and your Google Drive and secretly here. So thank you for that as well, because some of us, even though I like to stay up as late as possible, some of us also have jobs and other commitments. So it is nice to have that catch up too, because I think I was up to almost 4 in the morning, you guys. And so I am dragging today. Like I am dragging, but it was worth it in the sense because there was some good conversations, there was some good game talk and all of the things. And the past couple of seasons, to keep it a buck with you guys, haven't been giving. There's been maybe like 1 or 2 people to root for. The rest were awful. And it's not to say that everybody, you know, this season is amazing. Even the people that you may not like or are not your favorites, but because they're cracked and spiraling already after 3 days, it's good feeds. It's fun feeds for all of us. But again, I'm going to continue to suss out everybody and see who really is who they say they are and who really is here to play. And so once I saw that Chelsea was not, you know, attached at the hip to Mackenzie, and immediately spilled to Angela and Joseph what Mackenzie was saying and how her and Matt are moving, I was like, all right, I see how this is going to go. So nonetheless, I hope I am not wrong and this is a good season finally. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.